Hello there, you're watching Lockpicking Legends. Something a little bit different today, a beginner's box. Now there's a lot of these about, but this one from Loco is actually really good. If you're starting out in lockpicking or you want to buy a gift for someone, this is quite amazing. So let's have a look. We open it up. It comes in this lovely glossy, it's not flimsy card or anything. It feels like quality. There's this little tiny sort of flyer which shows you the basics. So if you don't want to read this, and this is fantastic. They call it the definitive guide to single pin picking, and it really is. It will take you from the basics, how you can see it there, how cylinder lock works. Nice images, very detailed explanations. This stuff is available out there, but to have it all in one book, how the key works, how that affects the pins, what's a driver pin, what's a key pin, what's a top pin, what's a bottom pin, the classic sort of confusions. And it's a really good guide. Look, tolerances, how you can even pick locks with SPP. Really impressed with this. A book like this, you'd expect to spend, well, I say book, it's a guide, but you'd expect to pay, $15 for something like this alone. There's photos in it there, different hand positionings. Nice. We get into techniques, and it really does go into, that you saw there, how to hold a pick, how not to hold a pick, top of keyway wrenching. It's a really good guide, and even on its own, a nice thing to have. If you are a complete beginner and you've got this book, you're going to be able to start single pin picking that day with what's in the box. Fantastic. Very, very impressed. Predictably a bit of advertising in the back, but other things you can get, and a little challenge list there and a little checklist. Yeah, very happy. So, as with most of these sets, there's one of these credit card picks. If you're buying this for a family member, like a Christmas gift, this isn't going to open a Medeco biaxial or anything, but it's a fun little item. They do actually pick locks. You've got, what have we got? We've got a couple of picks. You've got a city rake. A city rake, this is a classic bit of kit. And that is there's a top of keyway tension tool in there, which is amazing. There's an S rake and a little hook. So a city rake, an S rake, a little hook, and a top of keyway wrench. That's probably the best of the credit card lock picks I've ever seen. What else we got here? Yes, we've all seen these. Not the greatest lock, but again, you've got to consider this from a beginner's point of view. You can see how the pins respond to a key. What is a pin stack? With this lock and that guide, you're getting the information you need. And it will help you visualize later when you're picking actual locks, when you haven't got the luxury of seeing. This, on the other hand, is a great little lock. Different bite in each end, so it's basically 2 practice locks in one. It's well made. You can see what's going on, and of course, you can stick a bit of gaffer tape over it once you've started developing your skills, and start, you could put a bit of gaffer tape over half of it so that you can see a couple of pins and you can't see the other ones. It's actually a good lock, and like I say, with different bite in each end, you've got 2 practice locks there, so 3 in total. But this is where I was impressed. The actual picks, you don't expect to get what I'm about to show you in a beginner's lockpick set. I mean, you know, it's a kind of standard case. Got the Loco branding on it. The plastic bag's a little bit naff, but there's probably a reason for that. You know, maybe it's a shipping thing. But these are cool picks. I mean, this one, I've never known what this is called, but it's a great rake. It opens locks. You know, the handles are nice, especially for beginners. Got another city rake there. You know, a lot of beginners don't like the metal picks because look at that. It's a Bogota. A Bogota. Because with most of these box sets, they're all old-fashioned, not modern picks. There's a Batarang. You know, these are contemporary lock picks. This is incredible for a look at that. Look at that rake. It's a tapered. I can't remember what they're actually called. Look. Bogota. The old snowman. I mean, okay, you can't. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't think I've ever used a snowman. Nice little half diamond, classic bit of lock picking kit. A DeForest pick in a beginner's set. Wonderful. These picks are what? Nice hook there, nice short curved end hook. You know, you don't get these picks. You don't get this quality. You don't get this style. A deeper hook there in beginner sets. You get trash, and these aren't trash. They're well made. Another hook there with a flat picking tip, and selection of wrenches. A Topa keyway wrench, dimple lock picking wrench, another dimple wrench, a Z wrench, my favourite wrench for picking, and the old classic twisted bottom of keyway wrench. Really impressed with all this stuff. This set, this is going to make someone's birthday, Christmas, Father's Day, Mother's Day, and you know, obviously I know how to pick locks, but you'd get your guide out, you'd stick your city rake in, and you're gonna be like, hang on a minute, I've just picked my first lock. and there's nothing wrong with that. I know that a lot of people watching this channel, this is that kind of tapered, I can't remember what they're called. There's a name for those rakes. That particular sort of tapered snake thing. But I've seen a lot of these boxes. I'll use a snow. That's the first time I've ever used the snowman, and I opened it in like seconds. But yeah. All in all, this is a great set for a beginner, someone who wants to learn lock picking. It's a great gift if you're a lock picker and you want to give the gift of lock picking to someone in your family or your friend. This is great. It's the Loco beginners box. I think they call it a challenge box #1 or something, which suggests there's going to be more coming. And yeah, it really is quite special. There you go, people. Just a little unboxing of a beginner's set. I mean, I'm going to say it, and you know what I'm going to say. As far as beginner's box goes, this is legendary. Ta-da!